Hiya. Oh, sorry, it's you. I was deep in nostalgic thoughts about Motormouth. On today's paella of particularly good parts, Danny Minogue in one of her more outrageous outfits. Gabby Roslin meets David Burglass, head of the Magic Circle, who performs some card and memory tricks. Local Maidstone band Airhead sing live in the studio, and Neil and David Manning meet some insects of the edible variety. 2 more mountain bikes given away in Mousetrap by the lovely Steve Johnson. And don't be fooled by the seasonal nature of today's programme. It went out originally in December, but I thought I'd show it you again because A, it's brilliant, and B, it's never too early to start Christmas shopping. See you in a minute.
Nice big plate of Christmas fare, Mr. Sidebottom. Bon appetit.
Well, I've had 6 plates of this already. I'll palm it off on somebody else because I've got to watch my showbiz figure.
Oh, all right, then.
OK, Juliet, I've got a mime for you.
Oh, good. I love Christmas games.
What's this?
Oh, Shaggy, who's just seen a ghost.
No, Frank Sidebottom having chronic indigestion after he eats that plate of lard you just gave him.
'Tis the season to be jolly, Paul.
'Tis the season to watch what you're eating.
Don't teach your grandmother to suck eggs. I look after myself. I eat very healthily, thank you.
Yeah, and you should be setting an example, not giving people plates of buns and sausages.
I hate it, but you're right. OK, we'll make a special effort to keep a check on everyone's cholesterol intake over the festive period.
I suggest we go straight into the lounge and have a nice cup of tea, and you can tell me all about New York.
Yeah. Baldy!
I'll see you in a sec.
OK, I'll meet...
Finish that off for us, will you? Well, I've got
what's the matter with it?
showbiz figure, you know what I mean?
Oh, God, ridiculous. This looks lovely.
Oh, here we are. I think this was
Oh,
Frank's.
God, isn't he stupid to forget?
How's Danny? She all right?
Oh, she's absolutely fine. In fact, I've got the pleasure of looking after her myself today.
The pleasure? Oh, I didn't know she was your type.
Oh, yes, I suppose she's sort of small and dark. No, I prefer taller, blonder women.
Oh, I'm pleased to hear it. You mean my type, eh, Max?
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're ready, Miss Elder the Great shall perform her greatest trick. She waves the magic wand. She says the magic words, which are...
Fancy a donut?
No, it's not fancy a donut, Max. It's whizzy wazzock. Blimey, it's magic.
Now, hang on a minute. If you're mucking around...
No, Max, I'm not. I'm preparing.
The head of the magic circle's coming in. You've got to be good.
Yes, I am going to be good, Max. Watch my trick. Look, you place the rope into the container. Tip the... Oh,
You
Max.
stupid girl. Look, the ball's on the floor.
It's a
Here's some
buster.
lovely
Can't you do an
lettuce
easy
for the
trick? What's
left.
this one?
And 1, 2 to the right, 2, 3 to the left, 2, 3, and up, and feel that
What
burn.
on earth are you doing?
This is our special pre-Christmas fitness routine.
Fitness at Christmas? How insensitive. Christmas is a time to celebrate the bounty Mother Nature has to offer, and I find the best way of doing that is to eat yourself into a stupor on Christmas Day.
So why have you been doing it since October?
Well, that's simply just to get that extra layer of fat for my winter warmth.
At your age, Max, it's important to stay trim.
Oh, my magician's here.
You're not answering the door to any magicians until you've perfected that trick. I'll
You know,
bet it.
It's going to take more than a magic wand to make that tummy tire disappear.
I do not have a tummy tire.
You, Danny, it's such a shame more people don't appreciate the simple, honest goodness of the common carrot.
Well, if more people ate healthily, they'd be
Yeah.
a lot better off.
Exactly.
Fancy a donut, Danny?
Oh, no, thank you.
Maxwell, that plate was full a minute ago.
That's delicious.
If he keeps eating that kind of food at that rate, he's going to get seriously ill.
Do you think so?
Yeah, well, it looks like he's put on a bit of weight since last time I saw him.
Now you mention it, actually, he has been getting a bit breathless on our hill walking trips.
Well, just keep an eye out for him because, you know, you don't want him to get sick.
No.
Oh, brilliant. I'm so glad you're here. You'll never know. Are those the cakes? Yeah.
Max, let me help you. I'll take them.
No, they're cakes. I'll take them.
I'll take... Sorry, Max. I didn't mean to punch your paunch.
I do not have a paunch. Walk this way.
Stop.
Oh, yeah!
Oh,
Yeah.
very good. Come on, Max. Get some exercise.
Excuse me, I don't want you too sweaty for your item. Get into the dressing room immediately.
Changing the habits of a lifetime is going to take longer than we thought.
Do you know, I almost prefer it raw. Half the cakes I make at home, they never see it to the oven.
Oh, no.
Isn't it horrifying to think that only minutes ago this lounge was a sweaty exercise parlour? I don't know what's got into everybody today.
Well, I don't know, Max. You know, we both feel that health and fitness is really important.
But you're cake makers.
Yeah, but I mean, even we work out, you know. I mean, and we're coming up with a good Christmas pudding recipe that's low fat.
Ugh.
See, the thing about Max is he has a classic endomorphic personality.
Endowotic?
You know, he's a settee Swede.
Oh, right, you mean couch potato, Paul.
Yeah, and he's got to undergo a fundamental attitude adjustment.
That's as likely as Mr. Buchanan forgetting to blow dry his hair.
Excuse me. Whizzy wazzock. Blimey, Danny, it's magic! Thank you.
You see, he's so stuck in his ways. I mean, there's just no chance he'll go anywhere near a gym.
Yeah, but I've got the answer to that. I found this book, An Englishman's Home is His Gym. It tells you how to take ordinary household objects and use them for a workout. Like, take this chair, for example. I mean, Max would just think of it as something to sit on to make his butt even wider.
Come on, Paul, he's not overweight. He's just unfit.
Yeah, but I'm talking about future. And Max's future is wide load, you know, with motorcycle outriders.
This is good.
I'm gonna give it to him for Christmas.
No, give it to him now.
Yeah, and then we can watch him burn himself down.
Paul, we want him to work out, not check out.
Best of luck. I mean, I've just never really had much cause to think about my health before. I'm fit enough easy to carry out my daily duties.
Oh, now, come on. I mean, drinking tea and eating buns all day isn't exactly strenuous, is it
Thank
now,
you.
Max?
I don't mean to be personal, Max, but at your age, you really ought to eat a balanced diet or else you're going to make yourself ill.
Ill? I don't think I've got time to stand here being lectured by you. You're on in a minute after Mousetrap. I'd go and get ready.
Oh.
Yes,
Okay.
bye.
All right, bye.
Ill?
Yes, hello and welcome to another game of... Yes, these are my little contestants today. What is your name?
Name's Donover. I'm aged 12 and I like football.
You like football? I like football as well. What's your favourite team?
Arsenal.
Arsenal. Good team, good team. I prefer Spurs, though. What about you?
My name's Katie Hodges. I'm aged 12 and I like football.
You like football as well? Do you play football?
Yeah.
Oh, it's good that more women are playing football, I should say so. Right, who are our little helpers this week? They are Emma Sherwood and Darren Stewart. Whoa! Oh, the audience are going to have to be a bit quicker than that, let me tell you. Now, you know the rules of the game, don't you?
Yeah.
You know you've got 7 minutes to do it in. If you do it in 7 minutes, you will win this fantastic 4-star prize, which is a mountain bike. You know what to do?
Yeah.
Are you confident?
Yeah.
Right, well, we'll soon find out, because are we ready? Yeah! Right then, let's have the count, shall we? 3, 2, 1, go! Versus Blues, come on. Whoa, good start. Come on, look first. Yeah, look. Come on, all of them. I want to look first. Woo. Come on, don't stop to look first. Right, come on, let's move on. Right, this is a very easy square for you, right? This is a memory square. You've got 10 things under there. You've got 10 seconds to remember them in, all right? Concentrate on this, have a good look. Here we go. There's some fairy dice. An egg. Mousetrap, good one. A comb, 5 seconds left. A watch, a pear, a clown, fish. Remember those? All right. Tops back on. Let's move on. All right, I want 3 balls through. Go on, netball, like basketball, netball. Here we go. Come on, you can do it. 3 of them. Come on, get your eye in. Come on. You've got none in yet. It's your time. 1. We got 1. We got 2. One more. Come on, you can do it. Come on. What you got to do, right? Let's go through the middle here. Turn off the valve, okay? Off the middle, turn off the valve. All right? Go! All right, you're right, come here. One more. Come on, back again, one more. Right, don't switch, move on, onto the puzzle here. All right, onto the puzzle. What you can see is that this triangle is pointing upwards. By moving 3 of the smaller triangles, make it point downwards. Have a go at that, see how you get on. Think of the hexagon, that's what I say. That's right, there's 1. Makes 1. You've moved 1. I would move, make it point downwards. Look at the triangle, look at the picture of this triangle here. See what's on the corners. Go on, that's right. I wouldn't move any of those, if I were you. Just a little bit of a clue there. I've got to leave the middle as it is and move these 2 that you've got in your hands now. That's right, you there? You there? Yes, it's point downwards, onto the timeout square. Stop the clock. Ooh, that was a bit close, wasn't it? I'll tell you, it's good luck that you're both into football, because you've won this Gaza and Bonkers game. Whoa! Let's have a quick peek down here, shall we? You're doing very well. You've got about 5 minutes left to do it in. All right, 5 minutes. I can't speak at the moment. We've got 4 or 5. You're doing extremely well. But let's get going. Away you go, through there. Through the tunnel. Come on, through the tunnel. All right. On your way out here. Go on, help her out. It's your time. Right, onto here. No. You've just crossed over a square there. You were diving ahead there, weren't you, Darren? Right, this is a memory square. I want you to remember 4 of the things that you saw on that tray.
Fish,
Yep.
comb, mousetrap, clown.
A clown is correct. All right, let's see if we can knock these skittles down. We've got 1 down, we've got 2 down, we've got 3 down. Come on, good throws, let's go. Come on, you can do it. Come on. Oh, 2 more to go. 2 more to go. Oh, 1 more. 1 more. Oh, hey, oh, look, that one fell over. Let it onto here. Onto puzzles here. Right, take hands. Pick up 1 chopstick each, and you've got to get 3 bits of those sugar into the other bowl. 3 sugar lumps into the bowl. Work together. Talk. Choose one together. Choose one together. Get close together. Get close together. Get your chopsticks close together. If you get your chopsticks together, you'll be able to do it. That's right. Hold them like this. Get them together. That's right. Can you see now? Oh, nearly got there. Got to try another one. You see, you've got the knack now. You've got the knack. Take your time. Take your time. Got 1. Right. Another one. 2 more to get. Come on. Come on. You can do it. It's your time. Take your time. Talk. Yes, that's it. That's it. Come on. Oh. We're going to accept it. Do you think we should accept 2?
Yes.
All right, so we can get 2 in. Come on. You've still got another one to get in. Go on, you're doing it. You're there. Come on, you're there. Come on. Yes. Oh, we almost got there. I'll tell you what. If I give you a hand, we'll have 2 in. Come on, let's get going. Let's stop the clock. I'll tell you, I love this game because it's mine, and I want you to win that 5-star prize, so I can help you along as much as I like. And also, because we've got on the corner here, you've won the world's most difficult jigsaw and a Jenga game. Right. We're on the 3rd side here. You've got 3.5 minutes left to do it. Look at the chatty to each other. I'll take this one. No, I'll take that one. No, I'll go this way. I'll go that way. Right, you know what you're going to do. You've got 3.5 minutes to do it. In, get over that wall. Come on, over you go. Come on. All right, come on. Onto the mime. You're going to do the miming. All right, this is the mime square. What's going to happen is I'm going to want you to mime these brushes, right? You've got to guess what they are. So there's a clue. They're all brushes. Listen to me. Here we go. What's that one there?
Toothbrush.
It's correct. What's this one here?
Hairbrush.
A hairbrush is correct. What's this one here? Leap across, turn off the valve. You can do it. All right, locals, come round. Hold it through, right? Come on, you can do it. Yes, go. Yes, I'm back again. All right, you haven't got a lot of time left. All right, this one's up in there. Messy.
Toilet brush.
Toilet brush is correct. No, you still got some more. Like, where are you off? What's up in there? Give her a clue. Oh. What is it that you're probably brushing there? Go on, give her a clue what it could be. Go on.
Oh, dog brush.
Dog brush is right. One more. What's that? What do you reckon that is? Come on, have a
paintbrush.
Paintbrush is correct. Let's move on. I want 3 golf balls through the holes. All right, 3 golf balls. You just knocked all of them, actually, haven't you? Come on, you can do it. Come on, cheer them on. Come on, 1. Come on. 2. One more. I want 1 more. 1 more. Come on. 3. We've got 3. Onto here. Right, this is a true or false square, all right? I'm going to ask you a question. I want you to tell me if it's true or false. Have you got that? Yeah. True or false? There are 8 pockets on a snooker table. True or false?
True.
No, it's not. It's false. There are 6. Calcutta's... Here's another one, all right? You ready for your second one? Calcutta's city airport is called Dum Dum. True or false? It's true. Get on to the time. Let's go. Stop the clock. We're moving very quickly here. I think we could be winning the mountain bikes. But before we get the mountain bikes, I'm extremely sweaty. You're going to get these fantastic Game Gear computers. Right, turn down here. You're doing extremely well, all right? You've got 1.5 minutes left to do the game, and this is the hardest side. Talk to each other, get through this one, and you could be taking on that mountain bike. Are you ready? Yeah. Go! Right. Work out what country to what flag, all right? That's right, yep. Yes, we're right there. One more. Come on. You are correct! On to the next one. Onto here. All right. What I want you to do, 1 bag at a time, fill these buckets up to drop the drawbridge. All right, come on. Get them in those buckets. Come on, faster. You have to move faster than this. Come on. You can do it. You're nearly there. You're almost there. You've got about a minute left, so you're going to have to get another. Get some more in. Come on, Katie. You're playing for a mountain bike. Get some in. Yeah. We're there! Come on, move on! On to this next question, all right. This is very important. You can either Here, choose something from the memory board, or you can choose a question. Which one do you want? So from the memory board or a question?
The memory board.
All right, tell me what.
Dice.
Dice is correct. Move on. Knock these balloons off. Come on. Knock these balloons off. Got 45 seconds. Come on. 30 seconds left. Come on. Come on. Come on. Get onto the timeout square. Stop the clock. You had about 30 seconds left. I can't believe it. Well done. You almost wore yourself out on that one, didn't you? That's brilliant. Because you got to this fourth side, that means you're going to be taking home this downfall and splat game. My voice is nearly gone. I got very excited that time. Now, it's very important for you because you're going to play for the mountain bikes, all right? It's the 4-star prize. So now it's time to enter the trap. Come with me. Come on. This way. Right. Over to here. Over to here. Turn yourselves around. Have a look at me, all right? This is important for you now. You're playing for this mountain bike. There's one each, all right? You'll be taking home one each. What you've got to do is you've got to answer 3 questions in the time it takes for the trap to fire, the ball to travel round, and the cage to fall. You know what you've got to do, don't you? Are you ready to do it? Big breaths there from Katie. Are you psyched up? Right. Fire! The trap. What is Dot's son called in EastEnders? Don't know, so pass. Nick Cotton. Which chemical element has the symbol K? It's a hard one, this one.
Pass.
Potassium. How many teeth should a grown-up have? Have a guess?
32.
32 is correct. That's the first correct answer. Who did Dr. Jekyll turn into?
Hyde.
Yes, Mr. Hyde. Which cat loves pizza but hates spinach? Loves pizza but hates spinach? Come on, have a go. If you don't know, pass.
Pass.
Come on, the trap's falling. Who led the Normans into battle in the Hastings? Who led the Normans? William
Conquer.
William Conquer, stop the trap! You can't get much closer than that, can ya? Well done. Do you know what that means? You won this week's 4-star prize, the mountain bikes. Well done. Have you had a good time?
Yeah.
Well, I hope you've had a good time too. We'll see you again next week with another exciting episode of... Goodbye. Wave goodbye. Bye-bye.
Well, another 2 contestants walk away with a 4-star prize. There's more mousetrap next time. After the break, Neil and David Manning tuck into some edible insects, and Danny Minogue dresses to kill. Oh. Welcome back to Motormouth. In this part, Danny Minogue sings I Don't Want to Take This Pain Anymore. We thought she was talking about Steve Johnson, but she assured us it was the title of her then current single. Before that, though, let's find out if Greg and Max can convince the other Max about his need to get fit. Oh,
dear, that was... how did it go?
Well, at the beginning...
Good. Listen, I've been thinking about what you were saying about, you know, diet and getting ill and everything, and I do actually feel a bit strange. I want you to tell me what it is exactly that I should eat to have a healthy diet.
OK, well, look, you should be trying to get some carbohydrates, plenty of roughage.
And lots and lots of protein.
Lots and lots of...
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, all right.
OK.
I'll change my diet. All right, I'll get Millie to bring you a cup of tea.
OK, bye.
See you later. Oh, what's in there?
Edible insects.
Ugh! Who would put insects in their gob?
Well, apparently they've got carbohydrates, roughage, and they're really, really high on protein.
Oh.
Help yourself.
Thank you.
Hey, presto, Millie. This is Mr. Burglass. Oh, hello, Mr.
Hello.
Hi, Burglass. This is Millie Bates. She'll be looking after you today.
Right.
Now, I'm terribly behind, Millie, so I'll leave you with Mr. Burglass.
No, Juliet, could you stay a bit more behind? I'd like you to watch my trick.
Oh, Millie, don't tell me you're going to attempt prestidigitation.
No, I'm going to make Alan disappear in front of your very eyes. OK, I place Alan in the top hat. Wizzy Wazzick, blimey, it's magic.
It really
David,
works.
would you like to get Alan out?
Yeah, that's fantastic. That is marvellous. I bet you can't get him back.
Oh, excuse me. Wizzy Wazzick, blimey, it's magic. Alan.
I think you were right. So, child of 4 could probably do this trick, couldn't they?
I tell you, I wish we had a child of 4 here now to
Yes,
do
so
that.
do I. So your position as head of the magic circle isn't threatened.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that.
I look all right. What's this? Delighted pupils. My tongue's a bit furry. Oh no, hairy nostrils. My abdomen's all distended. I'm sure I've got something. What is it? I've got middle smirts. Hallucinations.
Now, if you're watching Motormouth eating your breakfast, your snap, crackle and pop, or your crunchy cornflakes, then here's a thought for you. Here's a thought for you. There are people somewhere in this world eating their breakfast, snap, crackle and pop, but it's not crunchy cornflakes. It is, in fact, edible insects. David Manning is with us this morning. Good morning, David.
Hello.
How are you?
Very well, thanks.
Good. Well, let's start with snails. Now, I know a lot of people actually eat snails. The French eat the snails. They eat them with garlic and everything. We've got some British garden snails here. Do we eat them?
Well, not many people do, which is a shame, really. I'm sure most people recognise them, though, surprisingly enough, they were introduced to this country by the Romans purely because they were edible.
So those little snails we have in our garden were introduced to be eaten?
To be eaten, yeah.
Why do we eat things like snails and insects?
Well, most people, and around the world, all sorts of people will eat them basically because they're hungry.
Yeah.
In poor countries, they're available and they're cheap.
Look at these here, look at that. I see them all moving around in there. I notice the studio has gone absolutely dead quiet here. Everyone's going, ugh. What are these?
These are these are actually another British insect. You can find these in this country, and they're a field cricket.
And you can eat them?
You can eat them. Some Japanese restaurants serve these fried and then glazed with honey.
Do they serve them in this country, in Japan?
They do. In London, you can buy these.
All right, not for me, but let's move on.
The strange thing with these, though, is part of their Latin name is grillus, which pretty much suggests they're edible.
Grillus. You might as well have eat me written on their back.
Yes.
OK, what we got here, then?
Large cockroaches.
Oh, these are your pets, aren't they?
These are, yes. Yeah. I wouldn't really want to eat these. These are from Southeast Asia, South America. You get them pretty much all over the world.
And how are they eaten?
And they're normally steamed, and you'd have a cockroach like that. You'd take your spoon and you would scoop out the flesh.
Look at that. So you just on its back like that.
Yeah.
Take the spoon. Scoop.
Scoop it out.
It's like taking it out of a crab's claw, isn't it?
Not for me, that one.
They're moving. What are these? These are locusts.
These are locusts, yeah, which are found, of course, throughout Africa. Yeah. And sometimes they appear in great big plagues of them.
And what do you do? Just go out with the net, grab them and...
That's right, grab them. You can nip down to your local African village and you'd buy 10 on a skewer. And you take them home and roast them over the campfire and off you go.
I don't believe it. Fancy a locust Barbie. Is it everyone that's... Are we the only people that don't eat these sorts of things?
It's really only European cultures that won't.
So we are the weirdos?
We're the weirdos. All over the world, everyone else will eat them.
All right.
No questions asked.
I'll take your word for it. Go on.
This is another strange thing. It's actually called the wax moth larvae, the larvae of a small moth.
Now, just lift it out a little bit. Let's have see if we can break it up, see if we can get in there really close. There we go. I tell you what, they look like maggots, don't they?
They do, but they're not. They're actually quite tasty, these. I've had these before.
How do you cook them?
You would, well, fry them, bit of cream, bit of garlic, you know.
Could you eat them straight without cooking them?
I'm sure you could. You fancy one?
No, I don't.
No?
No, I don't. Now, this book you brought in, what's this one?
Well, it's strange. It was written by a chap in Victorian times, over 100 years ago.
Yeah.
It's reprinted and available at the Natural History Museum, and it's all about insects and why not eat them, basically.
So it's not a new thing we're talking about here?
No, not at all. It goes back centuries.
Now, something else that the Natural History Unit kindly lent us was this loaf. It's not an ordinary loaf, is it?
No, this is very strange stuff. It's made of compressed midges. Millions and millions of midges all mashed together and hung up to dry.
It's gnats made it, so there's no flour in there at all.
No, just bugs.
Now, there was this little piece of paper that I dug out from inside the box here. It says, the gnats were collected by the natives in baskets or nets, kneaded into cakes with the hands. The cakes are dried over ovens and then hung up in the huts to be used as food on fishing excursions, etc. So the next time your dad's going out fishing, give him a gnat loaf. OK, well, we've got a meal over here. Don't worry, it goes from bad to worse. Now, don't forget, we are the weirdos. This is very normal to eat this sort of stuff. So what have we got? We've got a starter here. What's this?
This is a bowl of mixed beetles, the sort of thing you might find in Southeast Asia or Thailand.
I thought that'd go down well. So that you just eat them straight? It's like a bowl
that'd be pretty much a starter, really.
So it's like when we go to a party, we have crisps or fruit and nuts?
peanuts and stuff like that.
OK, if you go to a party and you fancy some of these, you know, just write in. What else have we got?
Well, these are from Africa, and these are dried hawk moth caterpillars. And
have you eaten these?
I have, and they actually look quite horrible, but they're quite tasty.
Go on.
Do you?
The worst thing is you can actually hear them crunching as well.
They're nice. These really are nice.
What do they taste of?
It's very nutty.
I believe you.
Yeah, they're not bad at all.
OK, let's see the main course. What have we got? What have we got here for the main course?
Which is another... These are the wax moth larvae we saw earlier. Fried up with a bit of honey.
Wax moth.
A little bit of pepper. Would you fancy her?
I don't actually fancy it. Listen to this, like, they're all going, ugh. There's nothing... We are the weirdos. Because we won't eat this stuff, it's us the... What else have we got?
Well, there is. I realised earlier there's one insect we eat all the time. You know red food colouring?
Yeah?
It's actually made of ground-down beetles.
The cochineal beetle? Yeah?
And we eat that all the time without thinking about it.
And sorry, what's this dish again?
These are fried locusts. As you'd find them in Africa.
All right, then. Anyone fancy having a go? Anyone fancy eating it? Matthew, do you... Yeah? Come on, then. Come on in here. Come on, anyone else? What about you, Greg? Do you find... All right, come on, you're our food expert.
Right.
Let's see, can we get in there so we can see what you're doing? Now, what's this again?
These are locusts.
So we're going to eat some locusts now. This your turn, Greg.
All right,
yeah.
OK, I'm going to have some fried locusts
Fried
here.
locust. Oh, no. Now, how's it taste to you?
Ooh, that's really good.
Nice
Does
and
it taste all right?
It's really good.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's surprising.
Lovely.
OK.
It's lovely.
And what about you, Matthew? What are we eating here? Just before he takes it, what are we eating again, David?
That's wax moth larvae.
Wax moth larvae. Go for it, Matthew.
Yes!
What do you reckon? What do you
Come
think?
on, Steve.
Taste chewy?
Yeah.
Would you have it with chips? No. Not something you...
I'd rather have the chips.
Anyone else? Anyone else fancy having a go?
No.
Well, we've got... All right, well, come on over. We've got someone over there.
Here.
Hurry up, come on over.
They're great.
We'll have some of these here. What were these again? The crunchy...
They're the undried
Are you in?
caterpillars.
That's it, and you come here so we can see. The undried caterpillars. Have a crunch. Tastes good?
Good for you.
Tastes good? Yeah. They're all yours. There you go. Give them to your friends. I think that's brilliant. David, I'll take your word for it that everyone, well, nearly everyone around the world eats them. The guys here seem to be well happy. Personally, there's no way. Not even chocolate-covered ants would tempt me. Guys, well done. Thanks, David. I'll treat you to a bag of chips at lunchtime.
Lovely.
Fabulous.
Brilliant.
Max, I am worried about you.
So am I. I've just seen a white rabbit in the first aid tin.
You didn't eat it, did you?
Are you mad? Of course I didn't eat it.
Because it was probably Alan, Millie's magic trick.
Millie, Alan. Oh, thank goodness for that. I thought I was losing my mind.
It's not your mind you should be worrying about, it's your body.
What do you mean?
Oh, come on, Maxwell, your lifestyle. You eat too much sugar and carbohydrate and you don't get enough exercise.
Oh, that's not fair. Now, you of all people should know how much exercise I get. What about all those long hill walks
They are short walks that take a long time because you have to stop at every tea shop you see.
But the scones beckon.
Remember our walks on the moors, Bronte Country, all those Emilia Clares?
And the Cathy Snaps.
Heathcliff Humbugs?
You know, I've still got half a pound of those in my larder.
Well, throw them away. You have a responsibility to yourself. You must look after your heart.
My ticker.
Otherwise, you'll be climbing that Big Ben Nevis in the sky.
So much to do, so little time. Look, Juliet, everyone's been on about this today to me. And I've given it some serious thought.
Good.
And from now on, I can assure you, you're going to see a new, fitter Max.
Oh, I'm so glad.
You're a very sensitive woman.
Well, we all care, Max.
Oh, here you go, Fatso. The life you saved could be your own.
Our musical guest this morning, joining us live on the programme, Danny Minogue. Welcome.
Hello.
What do you fancy? Do you fancy some edible insects, perchance? We've got just got one or two left over, if you like.
No, thanks.
No, I didn't think so.
Everybody's eating them.
I didn't think so. Christmas is coming. When you were little, you know, because we know you're a performer. Did you perform when you were a little kid at all for, like, family parties and stuff?
From a very young age, yeah. I think my sister and I, and our brother too, actually, we all got together and put together, like, little plays and songs and
You
things.
did, didn't you? Yeah. You did. We know
Yeah.
you did because we've actually got some pictures of you doing this. Now, do you want to tell us how old you are in this little performance here? That's a lovely outfit. Smashing the lovely little pigtails. Very popular, very popular. More of that on Danny's video, which is out at the moment. Christmas is also the time for mistletoe, and one of our presenters said in a recent magazine interview that he would like to kiss Danny Minogue under the mistletoe, and I just happened to have a piece. Steve Johnson, now is your chance. Come on. Live on national television. Here we go.
Do you mind? I'll have to sit down after that. Thank you.
Danny, thank you very much indeed. Remind us the name of your new single.
It's called I Don't Want to Take This Pain.
I don't really, well, I'm sure you haven't just kissed Steve Johnson. If you just want to go and take your place over there. Steve?
Oh, dear.
Hey, what do you think?
That was lovely. I'm in love again.
Well, you owe me a fiver, mate. Danny Minogue and her new single, I Don't Want to Take This Pain.
I
I don't know, but I've been told.
I don't know, but I've been told.
Don't get fat before you're old.
Don't get fat before you're old.
Shake that.
Loose fat.
Tight butt.
No gut.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, fall out.
Oh.
I said fall out, not fall over.
Oh, Max, this is ridiculous. We're supposed to be doing a television program, not circuit training.
All this exercise was your idea, if you remember, and don't worry about the studio, as we discussed. It is all in Millie's capable hands.
Well, how come Millie gets to be the lucky one?
Yeah.
Don't worry about her. She won't escape my exercise regime. Fall in. I don't know, but I've been told.
I don't know, but I've been told.
See, David, I've always quite fancied being sawn in half.
Well, that can be arranged. Which way would you like it? Sideways, lengthways? We can do all sorts of things.
Oh, I don't know about that. Do you want to come through to the studio?
Come on, Millie, don't hang around. Maxie wants you in the lounge.
If you'd like to go into the studio now, David, sorry about that. And good luck with your tricks.
Thank you very
I'll
much.
see you later on. All right.
Hi, David. Millie, chocolate glove dance.
Thanks, Neil. Ugh. Oh, brilliant. Can I have one?
No. Why not have some of those?
Yeah.
Ugh, no chance. I'll put these in the fridge. Well, when can I have one? Well, Christmas? Christmas Eve? When?
Yeah, you'll have to wait until Christmas Eve, and then only one.
Oh, all right, then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, look, we've got some things to sort out now, so
Yeah.
we'll be off.
All
okay?
right, well, I won't have one.
No.
All right.
All right, I won't eat one.
You'll leave it alone,
Yeah,
won't
see you
you?
later. I won't eat one. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Hop, 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 hop. Millie, put that piece of sticky comestible straight into the bin. Hop, 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 hop. Okay, fall in. Right, we'll start our exercise pattern with some jumping jacks after 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, team, good spirit. Now we are going to try some belly sit-ups.
Oh.
Grab the legs of these women.
I beg your pardon, Max.
Okay, and hop, and hop, and hop.
I can't do any more.
Pathetic attempt. Press-ups. Hop, 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 hop,
Women
hop, hop.
don't do press-ups, Max.
They do today. Come on, 50 press-ups. And hop. Come on, you scrawny little worm. Put your back into it. Right. I want 50 press-ups. And I am going to go and plan our route for the jog up the downs. Hop, 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 hop.
I can't believe we got him started on
Oh,
this.
trust Max to take everything 3 steps too far.
Well, I can't cope. Something's got to be done.
In the next part of Motormouth, A Better Bits, see what Millie, Juliet and Paul decide to do to stop Max in his running tracks. Also, David Burglass, head of the Magic Circle, practices his prestidigitation on Gabby, and Airheads sing live.
Woo! See you in a couple of minutes. Hello? Hello?
Hello again. Before we see Airhead perform live and David Burglass do his magic tricks, let's see if Greg and Max and some chocolate-covered ants can help dissuade the backstage Max from his quest for the body beautiful. All right, Nigel, you can stop that now. You know your joints aren't what they used to be.
All right, here you are.
Yes, chocolate raisins.
Oh, thank you. They're absolutely perfect.
And they're just the right size.
Well, what exactly do you want them for?
Oh, no special reason?
Oh, here you are, Greg Max. The magic's just about to begin. I know you wanted to see it.
lovely.
It's just about to happen in the
See you
studio.
later.
By the way, what's Max doing press-ups in the corridor for?
Oh, don't worry about him, Gabby. He's just on a fitness binge.
Or clinically insane.
Or both.
Okay, get the ants.
Look, I'm really not sure about this, Paul.
It'll work out perfectly.
Yes, they're exactly the same. I know, but come on, be fair. Poor old Max.
Yeah, you're right. I guess we should let him take us for that 20-mile run this afternoon.
Let's do it.
David Burglass, oh, I just had to rush in here. David Burglass is here in the studio. He's the president of the Magic Circle. The Magic Circle's been going for 86 years. He hasn't been president that long. But he is one of the fastest card handlers in the west, the north, the south, and the east. David, see if you can make your way over here doing card tricks as fast as you can.
We'll just show you that we have a normal pack of cards, which are all different. I'm going to ask you to look at one. Just think of one. You have one? What card are you thinking of? Did you see it or just say it?
He said ace of spades.
Yeah, but did you see it? That's what I'm asking. Did you see it or just say it? You didn't see it, I see. Well, I'll try and find it for you. I can see just behind you here, there's one card, look. And that's the card that you were thinking of, right? That's it. We'll do the same with you. Don't forget they can see all the cards. You look at the cards, just think of one. You have one? Yes? Oh, there's one behind you here. Now, you haven't told me yet. What card are you thinking of? 6 of diamonds. Have a look at the one on the table. You should never look away. That's the 6 of diamonds. As you can see, it's over there. Okay. Right. Could I ask you to cut the cards? What I want you to do is you cut the cards, right, about halfway. There's another pack there, so let me cut them as well. We cut them about there. Right, this is where I've cut. What have you cut to? You've cut to the Queen of Spades. Look what I cut to. What's that one? That's the Queen of Spades. They're both the Queen of Spades. That's amazing.
You got one left for me, David?
Yes, of course. Would you like to mention a card to me?
Ace of Hearts.
Right. Somewhere in this pack is your card, the Ace of Hearts. And I'll see if I can find it. There are the cards. I will just cut them and then show you that's nothing in my hand. And yet when I throw them down like that, one card jumps from the center. What card is that?
The Ace of Hearts.
Yes, it is the Ace of Hearts.
That is incredible.
That's the one. Right.
David Burglas, thank you very much.
That's a pleasure.
Absolutely incredible. Now, you are, as I mentioned, you're the president of the Magic Circle. And the good news is the Magic Circle has just accepted women in, and I know you're
That's
a
right.
champion of the cause, so that's good news. But also, they're going to have a few changes to the Magic Circle.
Well, it's very exciting because we were formed in 1905. Of course, it wasn't me personally.
Yes.
And we're 86 years old, and we've never had our own premises. And finally, we managed to find some premises which we bought. But, of course, it's very expensive to do them up. We're going to have a museum there. We're going to teach young magicians. We're going to have shows, charity shows, and other magical shows. But the most exciting thing is we hope to have some moving illusions. So if you press a button, a little bit like the Science Museum, you'll see things happening, and mirror illusions, optical illusions, that sort of thing. It's very exciting.
But there is a but to it, isn't there?
Well,
it's a lot of money.
But, of course, it's expensive. We're looking for about three quarters of £1 million. That's £750,000, which I hope to have by the end of the programme, of course.
Yes, of course.
But seriously, we are looking for that sort of money, and therefore we're doing all kinds of things, promoting shows and things. And for the first time ever, the Magic Circle has actually sponsored some magic boxes, magic sets, which are endorsed by the Magic Circle. And you've seen the magic set.
Yeah, we had a couple of weeks ago.
What I've got here is the card compendium, and it tells you can do at least 250 card
If I
tricks.
just turn it over for the...
Not necessarily the one that I've done just now, but you can certainly do some. Let me show you one very quickly. Can I ask you to just look at the cards, right? There we are. Look, and just think of one, all right? And then I'll take any, or in fact, you take one card out. Take any card you like. Take one out.
Any card?
Right. Can you remember the one you thought of? Yes? So if I put that in there, right, that's the one you put in there. What is the card you thought of?
The 3rd of spades.
The 3rd of spades. Well, we call it the 3 of spades. And if I open the box, look what's happened. There's your card changed
incredible.
to the 3 of spades.
And that's in the box?
Yeah.
So if I've got this straight, we are going to be giving Max dried, dead, chewy, crunchy ants with real blood and guts inside.
No, it's much more subtle than that. We are going to tell Max that chocolate-covered ants are the preferred fitness food of Olympic decathletes. And if he doesn't eat a whole handful of them, he's not serious about fitness, and he's got no reason to boss us around.
Well, that's all well and good, Paul, and I understand. But what if Max takes a handful of the dried, dead, chewy, crunchy, dead ants with real blood and guts inside and puts it in his mouth?
Well, even if he does
Which
that...
he won't.
We're only going to be giving him chocolate-covered raisins.
Right.
Okay, get Max. Switch the flags over.
Switch the flags over.
Come with me, Max.
Max, we are so impressed with how serious you are about fitness. We've got you a special athletic treat.
This is especially for you from David Manning. They're a rare delicacy. They're chocolate-covered ants. They have 80% protein, 0 carbohydrate, and 2.5 calories per thorax. So if you want to be really fit, you should eat a handful of them.
Well, I would eat them, of course, but you see, they're covered in chocolate and I'm operating on a no-chocolate policy.
Oh, but Max, you see, it's the combination of the chocolate and the ant that makes it the perfect health food for Mr. Fitness.
Well, I guess Max isn't serious about fitness, so I guess that run this afternoon is off.
Blah! Blah! Blah!
Max, whatever is the matter?
Blah! I've just blah!
Just what?
I've just had to eat some blah!
What have you had to eat?
Ants.
You've eaten some ants?
Yeah.
That's disgusting. disgusting.
I know.
Why?
They made me.
Who made you?
Them.
Why?
Well, because they said I was a fat lump and then I had to get fit and they made me...
Oh, Max, that's ridiculous. You're not a fat lump. I like you
Am I
just the
not?
way you are. They're such
Really?
ants. That's revolting.
Oh, thank you, Gabby.
No,
How
you're
kind you are. Thank you.
I can't believe you ate them. I can't believe it.
Well, it was almost worth it just to see his face.
No, it wasn't. We've still got to go on that run.
Yeah.
Oh. You're really nice, aren't you? He's absolutely green around the gills in there, not feeling very well. He's great just the way he is, and ants, giving him ants.
Now I'm really ashamed.
And me.
What have we done?
Look, come on, all we did was give him some chocolate raisins to eat.
Yeah, but you heard what Gabby said. It's had a psychosomatic effect on the poor man. I'm going to tell him it was a trick.
And I'm going to get Max a present to say how very sorry I am.
Honest. Millie, we're off now.
I'll show you out.
All right. Bye-bye. See you guys.
Bye.
Thanks a lot.
Bye.
Honestly, I don't know what all the fuss is about. You play a practical joke on somebody and you have to call the Humane Society. It's just ridiculous.
Paul, look what Max and Greg have given me. I'm going to keep this and put a present in it for Max.
Good. You know, I don't know what the fuss is about. These chocolate raisins are delicious.
I promise you, Max, I promise.
Do you mean to tell me that those that I ate were, in fact, chocolate-covered raisins?
Yes.
Prove it.
Right. The one with the flagon is really the chocolates, and the one without the flag is really the ants. Oh, yes. Yes.
And as for you...
Max, I would just like to say how very, very sorry I am. And to prove my sorriness, I've made you a special box full of goodies for Christmas.
Oh, Millie, you should have. I've had a horrible day. And in fact, if it wasn't for Gabby, I'd be a very depressed man.
Yeah, but you didn't have Gabby out there running round and around the studio, did you?
Yeah.
No need. She's fit as a fiddle.
I must say, Millie, it was jolly sporting of you to get Max a present.
Yeah, well, I didn't go out and buy anything.
What did you put in the box, then?
I just put the chocolate raisins in there.
Oh.
Well, what happened to the chocolate-covered ants?
Paul, the chocolate-covered ants are in there.
No, the chocolate-covered ants were in the bowl marked ants. I switched the flags back.
Max, have you eaten them? Have you eaten them? You haven't eaten them, have you?
No.
Oh, thank goodness. Sorry. The box. Could I borrow it for a second, please?
Right. Sorry. It's just the thing is, because Gabby had been so sweet to me all day, I gave it to her as a gift.
Nice, aren't they? Oh, sorry. I put them down. Yes, as I said, sorry, I'm forgetting everything this morning. The man that's going to help us not to forget is David Burglass. Tell us how we can remember things much more easilier.
Right.
What's that for English, eh? Easilier.
Well, I'm going to call out a list of unconnected objects, and I'd like you to try and remember them. Don't write them down, but just try and remember. The first object is a stopwatch. The next one, bicycle. Then tourist, book, pen, key, spaceship, tape recorder, actor, strong man, elephant, and teapot. I'll leave it at that. Now, I'd like you to call them all back to me. Would you do that? Of course you can. Go ahead.
Teapot, elephant.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Hold it 1 second. Hold it 1 second. I forgot to tell you, they've got to come back in the right order. Well, nobody can ever do that. But I'm going to show you. Yes, everybody gets a stopwatch. That was the first one. After that, you get confused. I'm going to show you a very quick technique where you link things together, and then you'll be able to remember them very easily. So I will now explain it through a story, and you try and picture the storyline in your mind. Just see the pictures, and then you'll be able to do it. So the first thing was a stopwatch. Instead of seeing a little one, think of a big stopwatch like that, and you're the timekeeper for a bicycle race ridden by tourists. Think of them in very colorful costumes. Sticking out of their back pocket is a book. You could think it's a road atlas, but you must say book back to me later on. They look to see where they're going. They take out a big pen, which unfortunately leaks. The reason I say it leaks because it's easy to remember that all the ink went all over the place. They run out of ink, so they look for something else, and they find a large key in their pocket. They use that for writing. Suddenly, they all come to a big halt. They can't go any further because right in front of them is a big spaceship. That was the next thing I said. Luckily, the key fits the spaceship. They go inside. There are a lot of instruments, but one big tape recorder. And sitting on the tape by the tape recorder is an actor learning his lines. So the tape's going round and round. He's learning his lines. And finally, he goes on stage. The next act on is a big strong man. He picks up the actor and throws him off because he's staying on too long. It's easier than saying, would you please get off? So the strong man throws the actor, and brings on a big elephant, and the elephant picks up a giant teapot. Now, those are the objects. There were 12. Had I told you beforehand how many there were going to be, you would have been better at it, but you didn't know how many I would say. Now, would you call them back by thinking of the story? Don't tell me the story, just the objects. The first one was a...
Stopwatch.
And then...
Bicycle.
Yes.
Tourist.
Yes.
Book.
Good.
Tourist in a book.
Pen.
Yes.
Pen. Key.
Yes.
Spaceship.
Right.
See, you've got it.
Tape recorder.
Right.
Brilliant, yeah. Actor. Strongman. Elephant.
Give us a round of applause. Very good. All right. Now, who felt that was quite easy and they think they can do it by themselves? Anyone?
It's very easy.
Yeah?
They can do it.
You?
Yeah. Neil's a bit smart. We can do it.
Right. Please don't help her. I'm going to ask you to do it. Don't help her on your own. Just before you start, I forgot to tell you, do it backwards. Now, it sounds difficult, but you can think of the story. What was the last thing you saw?
A teapot.
Yes, and after the teapot. Don't help her, please. Who brought the teapot on?
The elephant.
Right, and then?
The strong man.
Yes.
The actor.
Good.
The tape recorder.
Yes.
Spaceship.
Yes. Don't help her.
Key.
Yes.
Pen.
Yes.
Tourist.
Not quite.
There's something missing.
Oh, book.
You're very good. Yeah.
Tourist.
Yes. What were the tourists doing?
Bicycle.
Very good.
Stopwatch.
Excellent. Big round of applause. Fantastic, you see. Good. So let me tell you, a few seconds ago, even collectively, we couldn't remember all those things. Now we can remember them not only forward, but even backwards. That's how easy it is, and you must try that when you have another list of any kind. You can always connect them. Good.
David, if you'd like to join me, thank you.
I will, thank you.
Wonderful.
Well, after all that remembering, it was surprising that all of us forgot to tell Gabby she'd consumed about ½ a kilo of chocolate-covered ants. Still doesn't know to this day. That's it for today. Join me next time on the Family Channel for more Motormouth, in which we have Terry Nutkins and some porcupines, Voice of the Beehive, Michael J. Fox, and of course some more Mousetrap. Excuse me. Hello, Whitstable 1? Gabby, hi. Yes, I know you're a vegetarian. Oh, the ants. Ah, well, yeah, well, obviously it wasn't my idea not to tell you. It was Neil. It was Neil. See you next time. It's Neil. No. Well, I know Neil wouldn't. Oh,